So let's get some oracle messages. If this resonated with you, these cards are the most important ones you're going to see. Let's ask solar system and all the celestial bodies around us that I believe, as someone who practices mostly Vedic astrology, have a profound impact on humans. Let's see what advice they have for you. Moving out of this Emperor in reverse energy into the Fool. Solar system, for Leo, please. For Leo, solar system, what advice and guidance do you have for Leo? For Leo, stand your ground. It's Seven of Wands. This one wants to come out. Disruption, you may have a tower moment. The tower does not have to be awful. It could mean just a major shift in your life. What else for Leo? Foundation and achievements. Beautiful. Again, it's Four of Swords, I believe. And what else for Leo? Suffering and silence. Gosh, guys. Well, let's start with the Seven of Wands. Stand your ground is representative of the Seven of Wands. And solar system is telling you that from now until the end of the month, you might be really tested and challenged. There might be fierce competition you have to face. There might be potential rivals surrounding you, which might explain that Three of Pentacles in reverse. But you know that you have the strength and the inner courage. You of all people, Leo. Whenever I see the Seven of Wands, I often think of Leo. The advice is to never surrender, never give up, no matter how formidable something's feeling. Just be brave, and don't be afraid to push forward. Seven of Wands and stand your ground also wants you, solar system is really telling you to lean on your own core values and your own core belief systems to stand up for what you know is right moving forward. The advice with Seven of Wands is always to remain clear and focused. Solar system wants you to remain clear and focused, even if you have to stand alone. You may have to stand up for your own convictions, Leo. It also encourages you, solar system is encouraging you with this card to pay attention to your health and your energy supply. Things could be arduous for you from now until the end of the month, but that ultimately you're going to move towards a hard-won victory, which is good. And this card, Disruption, is the Tower in the major arcana. And the Tower can often mean something just god-awful, like a relationship ending, losing your home, or just something god awful, but it does not have to be. Disruption means just that, a disruption, a change. And what you need to remember with this, solar system wants you to remember that change is a part of life. And they're saying, I hear them, they're saying this disruption is and was necessary, no matter how big or small it is, which is why it came up in a major arcana card. But no matter what the situation, it always brings forth enlightenment, no matter how big the disruption is. It may make your life more difficult between now and the end of the month. But the advice is always to immediately start to rebuild and focus on your foundation and your structure. Anything that tears you down at all is only going to make you stronger. And solar system wants you to know that, whatever this disruption is. It's also about learning from past mistakes. And that those mistakes and pain in general can be a catalyst for healing in other areas of your life. I'm hearing them say this may be necessary to affect like a forced change. Yeah, forced change. And it's also, solar system is warning you to be ready for it. Be forewarned. Be forearmed. Don't let negative thinking or limiting beliefs and ignoring problems or situations be your mindset. Yeah, I'm hearing them. The Tower card can be about limiting beliefs. So, and focus on the positive changes that come from the disruption, that it was necessary. I'm hearing it's necessary. And there will be a transformation, especially for those of you that this will be a more dramatic change for. It may force you to this disruption. If you're feeling like your life is being disrupted in some way, it may force you to move towards this energy, which is Four of Wands, which is about your foundation and your achievement. This card confirms that you've been building what's now or will be a very firmly established and strong foundation in a part of your life, and that they're saying you deserve it. I'm hearing he deserves it. You're going to be rewarded for your efforts. What you maybe perhaps what you feel like you've been sowing, you can kind of reap soon. Solar system wants you to be open and receptive, because you've worked so hard and you've given so much. I'm hearing they give a lot, and allow universe to give a little bit back to you. That's such a nice message. But it's also about exchange of give and receive. Make sure you're giving and receiving with balance. I know that that's important to you because you got Temperance in reverse. Something might have felt out of balance in the past. And to move towards projects and endeavors and relationships where there will be a sharing and a give and take. I'm also seeing them say, let yourself celebrate and allow yourself to engage in merriment, peace and prosperity. Look for those things in your life and move towards them. If you're thinking of starting a new relationship or a new job, do so. Don't allow yourself to remain stagnant. I'm seeing a lot of newness here. But then suffering in silence, that came over, the Nine of Wands or the Nine of Swords in reverse. Here we have it in the upright too for your message. But I'm happy about that for you, Leo, because the nines represent completion. This is a nine. This is Nine of Swords. It definitely tells me, and they're saying that there's a completion in some way for you, that you're going to let go of some of your negative limiting beliefs, and to continue to do that. Don't allow your life to become anything in your life to become bigger than who you really are and what you can take on. Your mind has been doing quite a job on you lately too. I think you've been overthinking a lot of things, getting yourself worried about a lot of things. Solar system is saying don't do that. Don't allow yourself to be overwhelmed or be brought down by any hopelessness. Only focus on a positive new way or a new path or new solution. The Eight of Swords is trapped in fear, and the Nine is sort of starting to come out of a mental anguish on something. The Nine is always about taking action. Solar system is telling you, you must take action and trust that your soul and the power of your own spirit will grasp you very firmly and guide you. You will guide yourself, but you have to take steps towards healing and letting go of any of the things that are stressing you out. Stress is not a wasted emotion, not by a long shot, but if you stay there too long, your brain will get stuck and it almost kind of goes into a fight or flight mode, and you can't get past something. I feel like you have something you need to get past or get over, Leo, in some way. You need to do that. And don't suffer in silence. Reach out to others to help you. That's important. those are good pieces of advice. Let's see what our oracles of the mermaid have to say. I'm going to use this deck to talk to the archangels. That's just what I call them. They're energies that really love humans. They watch out for us. They guide us, protect us. Archangels, you are for us and we are for you. The energies preoccupied with human beings. We know that you love us so much. Can you give us, Oracle of the Mermaids, my watery, loving archangels, some advice for Leo? Here it is. Homeland, arrival, a journey ends, establishment, building, settled. If you want to move, or you are thinking, like if you are preoccupied with your home or where you live, and you feel like you're either arriving somewhere or you want to end something somewhere, they want you to do this. I hear them. They're saying, only establish your homeland in a place that you love, and be willing to move slowly if you need to. Allow yourself to be settled. I'm also hearing that some of you are at odds with your home and where you live. They want you to pay attention to it. My birds say that too. Focus right now on your home. If you are thinking about moving, you should, because the journey is ending where you are right now. But it's also saying move towards energies or situations that make you feel settled, that make you feel secure, that you feel at home in. That's important. Air energy. We've got more air energy here. Breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life-bringing energies. If you are engaging in anything, Leo, that looks like this, the archangels want you to do that. It seems like silly advice, but the advice is to do deep breathing, and breathe life into everything you do. Engage in life-bringing energies, quite literally, that also stimulate your mind. And I think that that will happen with this Queen of Swords. We've got more air energy. Even if it's not a romantic relationship, this is how you feel about it, about something in your life. And if you don't, you need to move towards projects and endeavors that you can really, that will let you breathe a sigh of relief, that breathe life into you, and that there is a give and take exchange. Also, the similar advice to the Four of Wands here, give and take and focusing on foundation. Also, homeland, focusing on foundation. More for Leo, please, archangels. More for Leo. These cards never want to jump. I know it's at the bottom of the deck here. I can feel it. Divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future, or fortune. If you are feeling like you're in a situation of any kind that you believe, or you're saying to yourself, this is destiny, the archangels are telling you that it is. And also to focus on your destiny and where you're going with your life. Focus on your future fortune. Also, if you are coming into contact with anyone that does divination or prophesizing of any kind, move towards that energy as well. And listen to your own inner divinator. Pay attention to the things around you that you feel are fate. And how in control of your own fate are you? Do you want something or someone else to be in control of your fate and your fortune and your future? What's your own prophecy for yourself? Focus on your own prophecy for yourself. I love that. This was great, Leo. It looks like things are going well for you. Hopefully you're handling the retrograde well. It's almost over. I think it ends the 21st or 22nd. It's in your house of Leo. So this might have been really a doozy for you. And then yesterday with the full moon and eclipse in Capricorn, something may have happened in the last several days or will very soon, but it probably happened to you in the last 48 hours that really forced you to look at change and move in a very specific direction. If that happened, it was the eclipse and the full moon. And hopefully, you guys are handling it well. My Leos are so strong. You always shine. You're my favorite sign. I love you very much, and I hope this helps. I'll be watching for you, Leo, and I'll see you next time.